Okay, guys. So, just a reminder, right, when you're doing these muzzle games, you're using your yes markers. And keep in mind, it's always yes, pause, and reward. So she hasn't actually done any muzzle training yet. And this is exactly how I'd start it. So step one, you want to present the muzzle. Yes! And as soon as she touches it with her nose, yes and reward. This is something that I'd like to repeat about 100 times. Yes! Then reward. I'm not going to move on to the next step until, oh, yes! I can see that my dog, on purpose, is trying to touch this with her nose. Notice I have no treats in my hands, right? Hey, yes! There we go. And I'm just marking her for interacting with it. Now, once every single time I could present this, yes! Oh, good. And I could reinforce it. She's touching it or trying to put her nose in, then you can build off there. So now she's touching it, right? Every time I present it, yes, good girl. But she doesn't understand she has to put her nose inside. So now that's step one. Step two, I'm gonna put treats in the muzzle, and then I'm gonna yes and reward for her putting her nose in it. But notice how that reward comes away, right? So it's here. Hey, yes, reward away. Good. Right here. Yes. Reward away. That rewarding away part, honestly, is really important because I don't want to put any extra stress or duration with the muzzle, right? I don't want her to feel trapped. I want her to, yes, feel like if she offers it, there's no stress. She just gets the food afterwards. So again, with this, I'd like to do this like 100 repetitions, a bunch. The dog's really interacting and putting their nose in there. Once I could see, yes, that she's really putting her nose all the way in, at that point, I'm going to build duration using multiple yes markers. So, now watch. Once she gets her nose in, yes, reward, in the muzzle. Yes, yes. Notice, yes, how I'm trying to say yes. Good, okay, before she takes her nose out. So I'm using these yes markers so fast, I'm taking a bunch of pictures of her with her nose in. Ready? Yes, treat. Yes, treat. Yes, treat. Yes, treat. Okay, then release. Now, if I can get to the point where she looks like she's staying, she's pretty comfortable, I'm then going to mess with the strap. So this would be like a step 3. So I'll get her nose in. Yes, treat. Good. Now I might come across. Yes, treat. Yes. That was too far, right? She tried to rub it, so my yes was a little late on that one. Good. Now, let's say I actually want to clip this. You can see she's probably going to fuss with it. So that's why I have a leash. I'm not going to allow her to mess with this at all. If she does, I'm going to give her a leash correction. So let's say I'm doing really good. And again, this is pushing it. I would like to see 100 repetitions of each of these steps. But let's say you're feeling confident she's actually getting her nose in it. What I might do, good, here, is get her in, right, get it strapped, and then as soon as you click it, yes, and reward. Now, mind you, she's really never worn a muzzle before. Yes, I'm saying yes before she even thinks, yes, about pawing at it. Right, now watch, I'm going to give her a second, and she's probably going to try to paw. Hey, yes. So notice how I use a little bit of leash pressure just to correct it. Good. Yes. Then I waited for that calm behavior. If you're getting to this point where I could say my yeses, she's responding, I'll wait for her to paw again. Maybe. Good. Oh, you're being good. Yes. Say you're being this good with it, and she's allowed to kind of take treats, and she'll sit with it for a second. Then I might try some of my exercises. So what about a spin? Yes. And a reward. Good. What about a sit? Yes. Or forget about any of those things. Just use yes markers, right? Once I want to start walking, probably as soon as I start walking, she's going to try to nosedive, right? So, yes. I'm just going to take 2 steps and say yes. Then maybe 2 more steps. Yes. But I'm trying to say yes before she even thinks at all about pawing it. Good job. Very good.